Like, share, and subscribe. I'm up here sitting back and thinking. But I do have a question, though. This goes for my viewers. On both of my channels, you feel me? Now, I understand when people podcasts or they programming go on the airwaves. I get that, bro. But the part I don't get, if you get viewers to view your product, no matter what it is, bro, how come the views are more than the likes? Are you just looking at the program because you're trying to gather up ideas? Or are you looking at the program because of your hating? That's the part I don't understand, bro. We as content creators put a lot of effort in the content that we present to y'all. We take time out of our world to entertain y'all for the most people that don't have the creativity to make these programs. So we as content creators, we decide to create all of this entertainment for y'all. Now, back to the presentation at hand. I'm here to talk about LeBron Ramon James again. I am so tired of talking about this dude, yo. It's like playing a broken record that has a crack and a scratch, and you still playing it on a record player, and it skips and it jumps. I just don't get it, bro. Every time I turn around, this Negro is always in the daggone news. Either talking bad about Michael Jordan, either praising about Michael Jordan. For crying out loud, he said Michael Jordan was on a damn super team, which is hypocrisy. If you say Dennis Rodman averaging like 4 points a game, that's part of a super team, nigga, like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I think I need to go back to grammar school, bro. Then y'all sit up here and say that 4 is better than 6. Last time I remember when I was going to grammar school, nigga, 4 is less than 6, and 6 is greater than 4. It's simple mathematics, yo. Like, I don't know what the hell, what kind of stuff y'all was learning in school. Y'all need to go back to school. Y'all need to be like Adam Sandler for real, nigga. Like, real talk, bro. I forgot the name of that movie, bro. I remember I think it was Mr. Deeds. Was it Mr. Deeds? This nigga decided to forget about everything, and this nigga decided to go back to school. He was in the school with little kids. Was it Mr. Deeds? I could have swore it was Mr. Deeds, yo. But if it wasn't Mr. Deeds, bro, he went back to school as a grown-ass man to start all over again. Yeah, I mean, I could be right, I could be wrong, I don't know. But that was a long time ago when I saw that movie, bro. But the mathematics is totally off, though, bro. That's my whole point, you know what I mean, between TikTok and YouTube, bro. Like, they have this dude, and they talk about these numbers, the numbers. All right, he got the numbers because of longevity. He been in the league for crying out loud 23 years. Of course the nigga gonna cook, yo. He's gonna cook. And then you gotta look at that, the niggas that he teamed with. Then you gotta also, he was using a human growth hormone. That's HGH, bro. He was Superman on the court. Plus you had 2 other niggas that was cooking, dropping 25. Somebody numbers gotta drop, nigga, between those 3. And then at that, you still cheated the game of basketball, and you still lose in the NBA Finals in 2011, bro. Even though you already got your ass whipped in 2008. 2009 season. Like, come on, man. Like, I don't get it, bro. I just don't get it, bro. This is a joke, bro. This situation with this GOAT debate is a real joke, bro. MJ has not lost not one NBA Finals, bro. MJ averaged 30 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, bro. And that's out of 13 seasons. You can't include the extra 2 because it's an asterisk. The death of his daddy, and he had a broken ankle going up against Boston. You can't include that. It's an asterisk. Then y'all talk about Kobe Bryant. Oh, Kobe can't do it without Shaq. Kobe went to 3 straight finals, nigga, without Shaquille O'Neal. Now what? He can't do it without Shaq now? Y'all come up with the dumbest excuses and make up these crazy ass arguments that don't make sense to me at all. For real. And another thing that gets me, yo. This bum LeBron James is so obsessed with my boy MJ, yo. It's not even funny, bro. You wearing his number for crying out loud. But then I seen an interview, you was like, yeah, nobody should be wearing his number 23. But your punk ass is wearing number 23 because you so obsessed with my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you even said it yourself when you was like, what, 8 or 9 years old. You wanted J's. You wanted to be just like Mike. Like, nigga, y'all asking the private school. Nigga, what the hell you know about struggle, nigga? My nigga from New York, nigga. Poverty and all this extra crap, nigga. It ain't his fault his mama decided to be business-minded. MJ was business-minded. Y'all niggas need to check out Air, yo. Check out that movie, Air. It's a good movie. You'll learn a little more about the situation, how Michael Jordan got put on, even without that little whack-ass contract he had with the Bulls. You feel me? My man was market, you know what I mean? My first pair of kicks, what I can remember, literally, was a pair of Sky Jordans. Sky Jordans, nigga. I got my Sky Jordans like around 85. The red, black, and white jump. Like, Bane got 5 championships. And yo lost only 2 finals, nigga. Boston and Detroit, nigga. It would have won the one against Detroit Pistons, but nah, Shaq want to act like a little diva. So, since he want to act like a diva, they had a super team that Karl Malone, Gary Payton. You know what I mean? Gary Payton went to like 3 finals, and he got 1 out of 3. But hey, it is what it is. Karl Malone went to it 3 times, and he was 0 out of 3. You know what I'm saying? And then they sit up here and say, oh, LeBron can handle the 90s pressure. No, he can't, nigga. He hand check. LeBron James will get frustrated. As much as LeBron cried and complained about a foul, nigga, they were banging in your mouth in the 90s, bro. You got Anthony Mason, Lonzo Mourning, you feel me? Sean Kemp, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you had a lot of defensive niggas out there back then, bro. Like, come on, man. Anthony Mason, Charles Oakley. Like, what makes you think, like, the Knicks, the Pat Riley version of the Knicks, yo? Patrick Ewing. What makes you think, yo, they're going to let this bum freight train to get to the cut? He's not going to freight train and get to the cut, yo. He's 6'9", weighing 250, and he flopped like he trying to win an Oscar, bro. Okay? Then you got to look at the forming of the super teams. Only time LeBron James won any NBA championship, nigga, super team. Miami Heat, super team. Cleveland Cavaliers, again, super team. I'm talking about the one with Kyrie and Kevin Love, nigga. Lakers, I think that was a super duper team. But you gotta look at all the defensive stoppers, the facilitators, all on one team. That goes for niggas that was starting on the coming off the bench that can start, and you got niggas that was on the starting lineup that can be coming off of the bench. So it could, any way you look at it, nigga, the rotation on that Laker 2020 squad, the bubble, anybody and their grandmother could start. For crying out loud, he had Dwight Howard. Like, bro, like, this is a joke, yo. This GOAT conversation is a joke. You trade players, bro. You trade players. You trade a lot of players, nigga. You trade a lot of players. Matter of fact, the time that you went to the Lakers had all the draft picks that Magic Johnson literally handpicked between 1 and 3 lottery picks. At least top 3. You got rid of all of them. Only nigga you ain't get rid of was Julius Randle. He decided that. He did not want to sign because he knew your punk ass was going to come there and gut that whole entire team. You got rid of all of the talent, nigga. You got rid of all of the talent from Alonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, nigga. You got rid of who else, yo? That boy D'Angelo Russell. Only one that was smart was Julius Randle. And he was gone. He got low. I'm like, I'm glad Julius Randle went, you know what I mean? He could have been still with the Lakers if it wasn't for your bum ass. He took the easy route. And another thing that gets me too, bro, like this nigga played with 10 of the top 123 years, bro. 10 players that had great numbers, bro. I did a podcast about that a couple of weeks ago, bro. You know one thing that like really gets me too, bro? Nobody from TikTok or YouTube talk about his failures. I'm probably one of the most ones that always talk about his failures all the time. I think the one that will mostly stick to my brain is the 2011 NBA Finals when he was a young, prime LeBron James. And he was on HGH that same year, dude. He's the same clown and goof that looks like a complete goof with this rap music, pyro. He was happy as hell with that whack-ass number 6 number. He was setting out his mouth, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7. But 8 championships with the Miami Heat when they were in their prime. I don't give a damn if they lost. I don't give a damn if they win. The bottom line is, bro, you said out of your mouth that you was going to get 8 championships and you was going to stay with them for a long time. And then at that, you did not stay that long for the simple fact that you want things ran your way with this chocolate chip cookie thing. Yo, you got feminine tendencies, bro. You definitely got feminine tendencies. You definitely has feminine traits. I was also reading this book, right? And they always say keep the man out of the household, and the women will always be afraid of the fact that their children will be bodily harmed. So this is what the women do. They keep the young men that have absentee dads, they will keep them weak as well as docile. But they will keep them strong. They will have the same traits like a girl, but they will be strong. And that's what LeBron James is. He has that feminine tendency trait, and he's just big and strong. He's 6'9", 250. He doesn't have that mentality, that Jordan mentality, that Mamba mentality, that that killer instinct that can actually thrive and actually go out there and win. And another thing I noticed about this bum, when things get tough, his ass get to going. And then when he gets to going, he already gutted the whole entire team. He took all the assets and all this and all that extra stuff. So why should he care? He got what he wanted. He's going to go right to the next person. He remind me of a hooker. He remind me of a hoe. He remind me of a hoe that's like on the street for real. You know what hookers normally do? Hookers normally get their John and go right to the next nigga. Then they keep hopping until they can't no longer do it no more. That's why he's still playing. Once he get his goal, no matter what his record is, yo, it wouldn't surprise me if this bum played 40 damn years in the league, bro. It wouldn't surprise me, bro. And guess what? By the way, y'all, did y'all know that LeBron James broke another NBA record? Do y'all want to know what this record is? LeBron James has broken an NBA record, y'all. Do y'all want to know what his record is? LeBron James has broken the record by being the oldest NBA player in NBA modern history. Yes, I said it. As far as what I can remember, you had Vince Carter, you had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and you had LeBron James and possibly Kobe Bryant. You see what I'm saying? Kareem played like what? 20, 21 years. Vince Carter played 21 years. Kobe played 20 years. LeBron James is in year 23. Starting October, it'll be year 23. He's the oldest player in NBA history. Yes, he's broke a record. He'll be 41 this year. He's been in the league 23 years and got 4 NBA championships, bro. If y'all call that dominance, then I don't know what's wrong with y'all, bro. You got 23 years and you only got 4 NBA championships, bro. So you missing out 19 years out of 23. That's not dominance, bro. MJ won more championships at a lesser time, but you still playing NBA basketball. You also got coaches fired. You tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired. Mike Brown got fired after being the coach of the year. I don't know how the hell is that possible, bro. I only seen that twice since I've been watching NBA. And I've been watching NBA since 83. Who else, yo? We got Frank Vogel fired, and he won the NBA championship. You got that black coach fired from the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? You got Bill Walton Jr. You got him fired. Yo, you got a lot of niggas fired, bro. You got a lot of niggas fired, bro. And this is greatness. Then that like every summer, bro. Every freaking summer, bro. You always throwing these little soliloquies to MJ. Like, bro, I'm starting to thinking that you gay, bro. Like, real talk, bro. Like, you're so obsessed with my boy MJ, bro. MJ don't even think about you, nigga. He don't even think about you. That nigga don't even consider himself as the GOAT. He don't. Michael Jordan don't. He don't. But here's the thing. I respect MJ thinking like that because he even said it himself, nigga. He hasn't played a Jerry West. He hasn't played a Bill Russell. You see what I'm saying? He hasn't played at Elgin Baylor. He hasn't played these people. He hasn't played against them for him to say he's the GOAT. But the people that seen him play, his dominance on the court spoke for itself. For crying out loud. This nigga over average 30. Matter of fact, MJ is the highest nigga in NBA history that had the highest average in NBA modern day history. We're not talking about longevity, total points, nigga. He averaged 30. The lowest in his career, dude, was like 20. And that's when he was older. You see what I'm saying? So you can't sit up here and say, like, Mike had, like, the highest in his career, dude, was like, what, 42? 37? We're talking about 37 in the season and 42, 43, and 86 in the playoffs. That's what we're talking about. Like, nigga, Mike was a hawk, dude. Nobody in NBA history, dude, averaged 37. 37 points a game in one season. LeBron James had like 330 seasons. And saying he can outplay Michael Jordan, no, he can't. He has no pivot feet. He has no pivot feet. He has no inside game. He freight trained through people. He freight trained through people. And the niggas on HGH during that particular time. If y'all call that greatness and him cheating the game, then y'all don't know nothing about no damn basketball, yo. The flopping. Like, yo, the nigga flop. He flopped so much, bro. This nigga got everybody flopping. Then when he don't get no play, he cried to the referee. What, he expect to get the call because he's LeBron James? Nigga, you just an average nigga. You have no inside game. That's all you do is jack up threes. People say, oh, the NBA evolved. It got better. No, it didn't. If it evolved, then why y'all jacking threes? LeBron James is 24 seconds on the shot clock, right? Can you please tell me why he got to hold the ball for 1 second left? That's not GOAT status, bro. Like, MJ will get the ball and take it to the rack, or shoot a jumper, or pass it to somebody and somebody else could. And this is less than 24 seconds. MJ has a bag. LeBron doesn't have a bag. What else, yo? Super teams. I don't know if I mentioned anything about super teams, bro, but like, that's all you do is form super teams, bro. You form super teams, and then you lose with the super teams. And I noticed you won NBA championships with super teams. You're the one that kept on saying you wanted all these titles. MJ wanted to win championships, bro. Kobe wanted to win championships. He needed championships or bust, yo. And for you to sit up here and say you better than Bane, how can you be better than Bane and you played the All-Star game against Bane several times and he roasted your dumb ass? He roasted your dumb ass. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't hoop. You need help to make yourself look good. You need niggas to match the same amount of numbers just like you. Oh, if it wasn't for Pippen, Michael Jordan wouldn't have been this, and Michael Jordan wouldn't have been that. Michael Jordan will tell you, if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan wouldn't have been what he was. I kind of beg to differ because Michael Jordan numbers says it for itself. It speaks for itself also. Scottie Pippen averaged like, 16 points a game coming out the bench. Michael Jordan could have cooked with any nigga. He could have cooked with T-Mac. He could have cooked with Grant Hill. He could have cooked with James Stackhouse in his prime. Michael Jordan could have won a championship with any nigga. He could have won with Shaq. He could have won the championship with Latrell Sprewell. I would have loved to see Michael Jordan and Latrell Sprewell on the same team. Sprewell was that nigga. Michael Jordan could have won with Glenn Rice, Steve Smith, Tim Hardaway, Chris Paul. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta figure, yo, like, he could have won with all these niggas. He could have won with Dirt. He can win with Tim Duncan. Mike was that nigga because he could pass the ball. He can play point. He can play shooting guard. And he can play small forward he wants because he can play defense. He can get blocks. Michael Jordan got more blocks average than LeBron James. And LeBron James is 6'9". Look up stats. If you think I'm lying, look at the stats. Look it up. LeBron James lead the league in turnovers. Nobody will never talk about that. LeBron James has 2 NBA final sweeps. LeBron James lost 6 NBA finals, bro. 6. And he had help. Out of the 5 championships, nigga, he ain't had no help hardly. But the bottom line is he made it there. It don't matter if you got help or not, nigga. The bottom line is you were there. Nobody don't give you no accommodation trophy just to be second place. That's not GOAT status. I don't know who came up with this stupid answer. Oh, just come into the finals. Oh, that makes you the GOAT. If that's the case, nigga, you don't hear nobody talking about Jim Kelly. Do anybody remember that nigga? Did anybody remember John Elway before he started winning? Because John Elway couldn't win the big one. You see what I'm saying? Did anybody remember Chris Benoit before he started winning heavyweight championships? Because Chris Benoit could not win the heavyweight title if he wanted to. You see what I'm saying? Talk about Bill Russell, yo. Bill Russell, out of his own mouth, yo. I was on an AI overview, probably like a few weeks ago, and I had to write this stuff down, yo, because this is ridiculous, bro. I'm gonna tell you what Bill Russell said, yo. Bill Russell said it best. No matter the sport, anyone with a losing championship, the stats will never be remembered. How can someone be considered the GOAT when they've lost more than they've won on the biggest stage? In all sports across the world, no athlete who repeatedly fails when it counts the most is ever crowned the greatest. You don't get the GOAT status by racking up L's in the finals. You earn it by winning. When it matters. Bill Russell record is 11-1. Jordan record is 6-0. This is who Bill Russell announced. You got Muhammad Ali, Serena Williams, Tom Brady, and Michael Phelps. A real legend closed the deal. Too many losses disqualify from the GOAT talk. Now, this came from Bill Russell. So, like I said, man. So how's LeBron great if Bill Russell literally said out of his mouth what he said? And I just read it to y'all, yeah. So I just don't get it, bro. It just sounds like to me that a lot of these fanboys have feminine tendencies, and honestly, they probably have lack of daddies at home because their mindset is feminine. You feel me? That's just my personal observation. Only thing you need is the pom-poms and the damn dress. You know what I mean? So that's all I got to say about this debacle, yo. On that note, peace, and I'm gone.
If you reach for my train, I'm going to send your ass to God. Don't ask me about my pieces or you will see Jesus. I'm just letting you know, if you so happen to look at my train, I'm going to blow your ass off. so happy to ask, bro, hero, can I touch your chain? I'm going to blow your ass off. If you're so happy to just stare at my chain, I'm going to blow your ass off.